Hi everyone, my name is Samal Omarova,
And I am Lunara Dossayeva.
and today we are presenting you our topic of presentation
So our topic is basically recycling and waste management in Kazakhstan.
and why it is important. So basically, what is recycling? It is an alternative to conventional waste disposal because it provides us an opportunity to save material and help lower greenhouse gas emissions. So recycling can prevent the waste of potentially useful materials and reduce the consumption of fresh raw materials. As a result, reducing energy usage, air pollution, and water pollution. So recycling is a very useful tool to maintain the environment, and we're going to discuss further in details what materials can be recycled and how recycling works in Kazakhstan.
So there are several recyclable materials. For example, glass, metal, like aluminum cans and foils, paper and cardboards, plastics, textiles, and electronics. So what are the benefits of recycling? First of all, it reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills and incinerators. So that is, by reducing this amount, you can save in economic terms a lot of money. Secondly, it conserves natural resources such as timber, water, and minerals. Thirdly, it increases economic security by tapping a domestic source of materials.
Another benefits of recycling are so recycling prevents pollution by reducing the need to collect new raw materials. Second of all, it saves energy because the recycling it produces energy. It supports manufacturing and conserves. It supports manufacturing and conserves valuable resources, and it also helps to create jobs for recycling and manufacturing industries. Basically, it has a lot of economic and ecological implications behind it. The problem of waste management in Kazakhstan is very important. There are 700 million tons of waste produced per year. It is 1 million ton of waste per year in Almaty and 400,000 ton of waste per year produced in Astana. Total accumulated waste is 43 billion tons, and about 97% is stored in outdoor dumps.
But today there are 4,557 garbage polygons in the country, and out of which only about 80% do not meet environmental and health standards. Only 603 polygons, that is about 13%, meet the health standards at some extent and are authorized to emissions to the environment.
However, there are several steps that were undertaken in order to resolve the problem of the waste produced in Kazakhstan.
There were several attempts to organize a recycling plant. So, for example, the very first plant was built in 2003 in Almaty city, but the problem is that it is not economically efficient because we have really low tariffs for garbage recycling. So, for example, in Kazakhstan, for 1 ton of recycling, it is paid like $9 per ton, while in Europe this amount is equal to $40 or even $100 per ton. So right now there are several plants that recycle already. So one of them is placed in Pavlodar and is called ash sludge waste processing plant, and another one is a Meko plant. They recycle really basic materials like paper, metal, and glass. There also a project to build another really big and powerful plant in 2018 with the assistance of EcoNep company, that is a Kazakh-German enterprise. So this plant is built at the expense of foreign investors, and it is planned to recycle about 60,000 tons per year. That will help our environment a lot. This plant will not only recycle waste, it will not also produce additional burden to the environment. So this plant will work on half green energy. So it has a biogas station, a biogas unit within itself. So it will use biomasses to produce energy for its own production. And in addition, they will be installed a wind power plant that will also help this plant to operate and not produce additional gas emissions to the environment.
Nazarbayev University is already making steps towards the understanding and consciousness of the importance of the environmental sustainability and recycling. There is green campus that is functioning in our university, and also a new green society who are working towards the consciousness of our students to understand how recycling is important. As you may have seen, there are a lot of trash bins that are located in different parts of our university that collect different types of materials. It may be plastic or papers and cardboards, or it can be aluminum foils or aluminum cans, batteries. Those trash bins were allocated with the help of LS Petropavlovsk, which is one of the factories that are working with recycling materials. What they do is that they collect all of these materials, they sort them, they press them, and they produce these secondary materials. The thing is that they started with recycling papers only, papers and cardboards, but it is already a very, very huge factory that can manufacture exactly papers and cardboards. However, now it is working with plastic and aluminum foils and all these plastic bags that we usually use. It is located in a small city, but this factory is very productive and very efficient. For some of us, it seems that recycling is very complicated, but actually most people do recycle, and those who do not, they don't even know how to start. The thing is that in Kazakhstan, there are a lot of facilities provided for you to do the recycling. For example, there is a special application that you can download on your phone, which will show you every single place in your city where you can send all of the trash that you collect. It can be glass or plastic or aluminum cans or any type of materials that can be recycled. And you can look at the map and find the place where you can give it, and you will be paid like some amount of money for every kilogram of this material that you give there. And as a result, what they're gonna do, they're gonna sort this material, they're gonna recycle it, or they're gonna send it to the plants that do the recycling.
So in overall, our presentation has shown you that recycling is really important matter, and especially in Kazakhstan, where only 3% is recycled. So all these strategies can benefit our country and all the world, as economically, as socially and environmentally. So let's care about our environment and recycle.